abilities.
An ability by Mordekaiser. That's. I know he's got a Mace of Spades.
Mm-hmm. No, it's done.
Children of the Grave is his ultimate.
Correct. I don't know it. I'm just sitting here being like, I wish I knew it so I could keep making fun of you. It's okay. We'll look it up later. You can have it for the next cast.
I'm really upset.
You should be. I would be as well if I were you. I mean, speaking of AoE champions, if you're not a bad one as well, we saw a little bit of it yesterday in the community games, which is fun.
Yeah.
You grab your team out and you go in, you pop that Blade Waltz and damage everywhere. That's really the theme. You've got an extra champion to damage and you've got an extra champion to share with. But the nice thing about this map is that the gold and the experience have been scaled up for this map. And if you get those ults, you get even more as well. So it's not so much as we saw in that first game about not being able to get your golden levels. The early game is a bit shaky, but if you make it to 20 minutes or so and you're not too far behind or just losing the game at that point, you're pretty much guaranteed to get 4 to 6 items every single game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I would really like to see a Tiamat Jax being built up as well, because we saw Jax being so huge in that last map, and having a little bit of extra AoE damage potential on that guy would be really, really cool. And of course, Malphite's another option with those devastating, unstoppable forces into these fights. Yeah, it's another champion. Man, it's been so long since I've seen an AoE comp.
I know. I feel bad for struggling to not remember the Season 2 days.
Zyra is another one that would be really,
awesome.
really good.
I do want some Zyra.
Yep.
But the metagame going to start developing now. The community's like, okay, we're going to take Zyra and all these AoEs. We're going to take Janna, try and disengage. We've got Gragas as well. That's another good AoE champion that kind of fills a lot of different roles. Want to see lots of
Morgana.
Morgana is awesome.
I have not seen a
six-man Morgana roll.
Yeah,
I wonder if the game's like, no, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
There's too many people.
Yeah, I don't have that many strings. I can't.
I'm sure it's coded to do just fine.
I think it's probably there, but Morgana's going to be pretty confused about how many shackles, how many souls you're shackling. Even
Fizz in that last game was a nice champion. Chumla Waters is a decent AoE, and he's so mobile. The kind of things we think about when we think of competitive Twisted Trail, and it's been a pretty popular map since its inception. You've got a lot of big bruises. You need some kind of utility, and you generally go for mobile. Looks like, guys, we do have a quick tech issue, though, so we'll be back later. Cut to a short break, but when we return, it is more community action for Hexakill.
As a child, you would wait and watch from far away, but you always knew that you'd be the one to work while they all play. In youth, you'd lay awake at night and scheme of all the things that you would change, but it was just a dream. Will come when you have
And welcome back, everyone, to Auckland Armageddon. Here we're on our last day. We've got community matches going back and forth pretty much throughout the entire time. We've got the harrowing 6v6 Hexakill mode as our game mode for today. And it's been insane already of just one game. I think we've had more kills in that one game of about
than we did yesterday.
Yeah, than we did yesterday and the day before. The entire day of community games and esports that we've had at the weekend here as well at Arma. We've probably had maybe like the 2 days worth, or 4 days worth. If you double it, I don't think we're going to get there.
I don't even know. The mathematics
so
coming
many
out of
kills.
your face right now.
It's
just
and I'm horrible at maths, as I'm sure you all just learned.
My goodness. Well, I'm just excited to get this game underway. Of course, we had a couple of issues. We are getting it happening for you guys.
Seems like
of course, we do have a couple of summoners playing from home for this one.
That's true as well.
It takes a little bit more organizing getting these guys up in here.
Yeah, we do need 6 players for the 6v6.
Yeah.
So 1 rider, 4 here, and then 1 extra from home as well. So if you're listening on the stream as well and you'd like to play in a game, get over to the Twitter. I believe the LOL Oceania Twitter should have details about how you can do that.
You answer Twitter trivia questions.
There you go.
And you can get yourself into the map.
So yeah, you guys can play from home and be the 6th member, the very key, crucial 6th member of the Hexakill mode.
Oh yeah. And in our last game, actually, the Hecarim that was just making plays across the map, he was one of our members from playing from home, and he definitely did some work.
Went massive as well. Pretty much everyone went massive in that game. That's kind of the cool thing. You know, I pointed out at one point, oh, we've got a double skill. That's kind of fun, but we just ended up having everyone with so many kills and assists. All right, guys, I'm going to cut away. We've got a quick video for you. I'm going to get straight into this match.
Many are the grim tales told of the Shadow Isles and the black mist that shrouds them. And while all good folk shun this cursed land, sometimes its darkness comes for you. The black mist ebbs and flows like the tide. Yet now and then, on a night much like tonight, it reaches far across the sea. Searching, seeking, killing. This time is known as the Harrowing. During the Harrowing, the spirits of the Shadow Isles go forth within the black mist. There's no coming back once you're claimed by the Harrowing. You're cursed, condemned to haunt the black mist forevermore. Well, what were you expecting? There ain't no happy endings when the Harrowing comes for you. Right on cue. Prepare yourselves, friends. The Harrowing is here.
And welcome back, everyone. We're here at Auckland Armageddon playing some community games. It is the harrowing 6v6 Hexakill time all day, every day here. Or just today, I guess, at Armageddon.
All day, every day, but just today.
Yeah, sorry, guys. That would have been Atlas there. Of course, that's him. He's Atlas. I'm Julian Pastry Time Car.
And I have another name as well, but it doesn't really matter.
That's all right. It's been a great day already with just one Hexakill game down. We've had some great stuff as well. We had the art demo here on stage, which was amazing. We had Right Ezreal over from NA talking as well.
Yep.
One of the guys who's been around forever designing champions. He actually designed, funnily enough, Ezreal.
Surprise,
so if you don't like him, you can blame him. I think we already had some people in the crowd do that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Really fun stuff, though. Again, we've been kind of asking for different things, hoping you guys play some fun. Get up on stage, of course, if you can. Make some noise. Look, draw attention to yourself in however way you can, whether it's a silly hat or just being very handsome and well dressed.
Or suggesting very vocally that you really want to build spooky ghosts.
Yes, because that is our next thing. We've been talking about Smite. We've been talking about the reset party with the fiddlesticks there to tie it all. And we are going to get into this game, so let's see what team comes we have on the blue side. We've got Orianna, Morgana, Vi, Jace, Trundle, and Katarina, AoE City. And Atlas, what do we have on the red side?
Yeah, on the red side, we of course have a Mumu, Fizz, Fiddlesticks. Very excitingly, Katarina, Wukong, and Jinx. That team comp is what I'm talking about.
That's not quite the reset party, but I see a bit of a theme here. Jinx seems pretty good in this here game. And we're talking about a little bit in game one where you do need an AD carry of some description to be able to siege those turrets and actually crack the base and win the game. We saw the red side had a bit of trouble or able to just get through there, and Jinx was definitely helpful in getting those structures down. So again, just great AoE. We talk about AoEs being good here, and this fight potential is very high in these games, especially with these champions.
That's exactly right. We do have Vi actually just spamming that back, getting them rainbows up into the sky. I really, really like it. Already celebrating, as we do have both of these teams facing off. Wukong finding his way to this party a little bit late, but Fiddlesticks always welcoming everyone to the party at any stage.
I actually love Vi Orianna, by the way, just because it's so easy for Orianna to engage. If I can just kind of dunk someone just in the middle of the team and sets up a really easy shockwave for Ori. And we've got acceleration yet to get them in as well, plus Cat can dive in, and then we've got Morgana on top as well. So big setup potential here with the AoE comp.
The Morgana's ridiculous because, of course, if the Soul Shackles goes off and a shockwave actually gets everyone on top of the Morgana, it's a very easy stun.
Can guarantee that stun for sure. Dissonance coming in there as well. And of course the Black Shield Katarina combo as well to help her get through, not get interrupted with Death Lotus. So lots of things. We're going to have 3v2 in the top lane, it seems like, and I guess it's 3v3 in the bottom lane? Again, I'm really bad at maths.
I'm not entirely sure, but there seems to be 4 people in the bottom lane.
I think someone might be jungling them. We don't have a jungler, it seems like, on the blue side.
Oh my goodness, the Katarina's name's a flying toilet. I'm all about that.
Well, we talk about throwing the kitchen sink at people, and that's going to be a lot of that in this game for sure, but it looks like we're going to have a flying toilet joining as well. It's raining white goods, Atlas.
That certainly is wonderful. Just chuck the rest of the laundry. This is Hexakill. Loot coming in has decided to pick up the Amumu. Of course, our riders love that champion.
They do. I mean, he's good on this map as well, which is good because it seems like that's the only champion they can play. Luke, though, normally known as you're going to pick something different, he's been around forever as well, so definitely has Amumu practice. We have no kills, by the way. We had 10 kills at this point in the last game. Come on, guys, what are you doing?
They're just calming down a little bit.
No
making
calming
a difference.
down.
Please don't. Please don't. Guys,
guys,
just listen. It's okay. Same game as last time, please.
Oh, there we go. We nailed it. First blood to come, asking you shall receive. Vi picks up Fiddlesticks there. And a little too far forward. It seems like probably ate a Dark Binding straight to the face.
Yeah, or a Shock Blast. It may have been Vault broken. Oh my goodness, Hoggy actually getting caught up there by the Dark Binding. That was wonderfully aimed.
Really nice stuff there. And again, I think we're going to try and rotate through this jungle now for both teams and have a bit of a skirmish. The ults have unlocked now at 3 minutes, so here's the first point of contention for fight. So looks like Loot's a little low. Force a flash out, and the Mumu Wukong low in there as well. As Hardcore Howard's going to go through first. Another kill for Vi. There's another one again. That's a triple there as the first 3 kills all go over to our IFB star.
Yeah, this Vi is going to be gigantic this game. Bub's coming through, has hit level 3, will definitely have that playful trickster, but the ulta going to our blue side. They picked up the one closest to the red team as well, so they're going to have a lot more control over this map, getting a little bit more gold for their team. That experience and things.
The Golem is on a mission, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, he's hiding in the brush.
Oh, man.
Oh, ganked by the Golem.
Next level minions right now.
Man, I got to play this map more often. That is so cool.
The minions on this map are actually really trolls. We saw one in the last game actually give away the fact that the team was doing Vilemore. A melee creep just kind of waddled into the pit and go, hey guys, what's up? Oh, that's a Vilemore attempt.
It was just sort of tugging on the back of Jinx's dress saying, guys.
Oh, Luke's going to eat a Binding Vault Breaker over the top as well. He should be okay, but he takes a big chunk of damage. He goes back in though with the bandage.
It's a very odd decision, but we are going to have the break off here from our blue side with feeling like they have a fair bit of control here, you could imagine. As we do have a zap going wide. Hoggy, no, he's going to fall down. And that is going to be Katarina picking up that kill.
And a quick, crucial kill there for Katarina. And Morgana really nailing these Dark Bindings. And we have to give a big shout out to Eddie Fuse. Not only is he really hammering this Morgana play, hitting pretty much every binding we've had on camera, he has one of the best skins in the entire game.
Yes. Coming from Pastry Time, can you please explain to us why this skin is so good?
Well, simple succulents Morgana, of course. Have you seen this flash art? It's about baking.
Speaking of which, snipes out the Fizz. The fisherman himself is going to go down, and that is a perfect demonstration of why that skin's so good.
It's just so good. And it's the only skin in the game I think it's Sinner does in the ideas. Coyote, he looks like he's going to go down a little too close to that tower, as Loot will actually pick up that kill. His first of the game is going to accompany that first death.
Yeah, Flying Toilet, though. Let's have that kill to his name.
That is a great name for a Katarina player as well.
Exactly.
That's what it feels like when Katarina comes shumping towards you.
Smacked in the face by Fly. Another
bindings.
Dark Binding landing. He has definitely got that one down pat. Hoggy's going to fall down yet again. And I believe that's ACL Hoggy.
It is. One of our production career taking a bit of a break, playing a game here. Loot here going to go through. Lackner could be in trouble. Oriana, he's going to try and fight, but it's 3v1 basically. It's the Flying Toilet. Decides not to fly in this time.
He's going to dance, though. That's definitely what it's worth doing.
Just kind of quickly reviewing as well. So kills are starting to come out now.
Why not be friends? The names in some of these games is just fantastic.
We're going to have some fantastic names across the day. I can tell you that much. We already have. Might have a winner for the day.
Oh, we do. We do.
I know we do. 3-0-2 for this buy, by the way. Doing what the build I actually hoped she was going to do, which is Trinity Force buy.
Oh, another Dark Binding. Of course, looked like it might have missed.
I thought there was too, but
yeah.
I didn't believe. I should definitely believe here in this Morgana.
Always believe.
But as I said, Trinity Force just so good for really dunking people on Vi. You ult in on top of a carry and just punch them in the face. And you just take so much damage from a Trinity Force Vi.
And the other thing about Vi that's fantastic as well is she does a lot of AoE. Of course, that those devastating blows on her E are just going to smash people apart in that AoE cone behind her.
Yeah, just getting auto attack resets as well as Katarina's going to find Coyote's Trundle and go through. Vi moving up for defense. As a movie gets another kill. Morgana goes down. Loot slaying that poor Morgana. As Bubsy going to get aggressed on by this Katarina. And again, just trying to jockey for positions. Kind of hard to pressure turrets when you don't have a ranged champion in the bottom lane. They've got one Oriana. But they're going to try and do a bit of 4v3 pressure now.
Yeah, they're going to try and utilize Jace, I think, as their sort of pseudo.
Oh, he's level 6. That's a good rotation.
Oh, do we have... No, level 6 hasn't been hit here by our Oriana. Is keeping that ball available, so we might have some action coming through. The acceleration gate is there. Oh, my goodness. Black just wishing that that shockwave was there.
Just missing it. In fact, we're going to go through there. To the skies right on top. The Wukong's actually duking himself out with Deco. Bubs, under his own turret, already used Playful Trickster. Not a whole lot left here. Going to go down. That tower should fall as well. And a great dive there from the blue team.
Yeah, that was beautiful. And all the while, Trundle, with his eye on the prize, only wanting to kill that turret, definitely picking up the objectives for his team, letting them know that that's exactly how you win this game. Oh, Ripstar actually coming through with this one, but Why Not We Be Friends does get the fear off Hoggy, using that heal. Not sure whether he's going to be okay. Oh, the Dark Binding, the first one that I have seen miss on this map.
Uh-oh, level 6 cat, though.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter because, of course, he's going to fall down. That Katarina doing some work here now, 2-0-3, and that's going to be Trundle falling down in the bottom lane, probably trying to auto-attack that turret as he does like. Fiddlesticks now taking so much damage. He's very squishy in the early stages of this game.
And just realized this could get confusing. We have 2 different Katarinas in this game.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Team fight starts, thick and snowball very quickly one way or the other, or the comeback snowball could come as well with all those reasons going off. Loot here going to get taken out as Morgana will pick him up as a revenge kill for earlier. That Alta will get the kill by the blue side as well, I think. So they're on the way to, again, maintaining map control.
Yeah, but as we saw in the last game, of course, it means nothing unless you can translate that into the win. Oh, the Flash Vault Breaker is coming through. Bob's getting taken down low. Does have that Playful Trickster. He's going to be fine. Keeping himself happy, of course. Thankfully, our Katarinas do have different skins. My personal favorite being on Shadow 345, actually, because you can do backflips with that one.
The root skin?
Yep.
Yep. Good skin.
Oh, you did.
I did. I had to do it.
Thank you very
Twitch chat's
much.
going insane right now. Apologies, everyone. And we're kind of talking about AD carries and siege potential. Jinx, of course, as we mentioned, a great AD carry here. Oriana's actually a fantastic siege champion. Just having the ball under the turret is so annoying, and if you step out of position, you just get shockwaved and exploded by all the poke, and they've got good follow-up CC as well. Jace, not your like traditional AD carry, but he's kind of a semi-AD, and definitely considered a secondary AD in comps he's played in. So they've actually got a pretty good siege potential here as well. So a nicely built team here, actually, by the blue side.
Yeah, really beautifully done. So much AoE potential as well. But
Roll
we'll see
Luke.
whether the Wombo combo can come out. Lute's trying to come through, making it back to his turret just. Curseless Stab bumping into a couple of members. Deathlord is not quite doing so much work, but a Flying Toilet with his own one is going to get a bit of damage down, but that is going to be Trundle falling. That's going to be one person hit by that shockwave. There's the Cyclone coming through as well. A Flying Toilet is going to be able to make his way out of there. Did pop the barrier as well. Eddie Fuse wants to start something up. Hardcore Harold, though, finds himself way in amongst this fight. We'll see whether he can make some work happen on this one. Not going to just this time, and our red team getting some revenge finally.
Yeah, and the double kill coming out there. Bub's actually going to chase Star here. Will playable Trickster forward. There's the Urchin Strike as well, but the Vault Breaker should get him out, and Bub's actually just walks away. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I'm done here.
You got out this time. No ultimate there. Pretty tricky for Fizz, as the Red Sox will reclaim their own ulti now. Very important to keep those on lockdown, especially on this version of the map. It is special. You do get bonuses if you get both of them, especially. Everything, including your minions, powers up.
Yeah, that's exactly right. One thing I'd like to mention about the fact that we are playing with slightly inflated passive gold coming through, as we do have a fight breaking out, of course, you can't really talk about much. There's the surprise fighter coming through. Wrong skin, but he's going to be able to get that kill. Katarina's going to trade that one.
We know
it's not going to be a Flying Toilet. That's going to be Shadow taking that one up. Bubs, though, Ripstar does get slowed by that playful Trickster. Is going to try and turn this one around, gets a nice shield from the passive there. Hoggy trying to come through, but he's way out of position now. It's a little bit unfortunate. Probably should stick to production rather than playing the game.
And Oriana actually picked up Fiddles in and amongst it as well. He kind of walked too close to too many blue team members there, and a decent lead developing now for the blue side. But as we've kind of said, he's not too aware of how the gold leads actually work in this game mode.
Yeah, it's true. Because you get a lot more passive gold, of course, it's much more difficult to snowball these victories, and we saw the late game being achieved. A Flying Toilet coming through. That's a brilliant Death Lotus. Doesn't manage to get the kill, and there's
Nice
the Darkwind
Darkwind
coming through. Why not be friends? Flashing forward, gets the Fear coming through, but Loot's going to fall down. That's just a general thing for him. He's always going to be dying. Ripstar, though, gets Super Mega Death Rocket into the head.
And they're going to take this tower as well. The blue team actually doing a great job getting the few towers on the map quite early here. 11.5 minutes have passed. And we've already got both the outer turrets, I suppose, out now as well. Bub's going to eat a Dark Binding, and items have started coming through. The Trinity Force is completed by that Vi. Got a few more coming through as well. Lots of arm guards here for that Wiglet's Witch Cap. Pretty much across the board, there's 4 actually between the two teams. Lichbane already finished for Fizz as well, so everyone pretty much on the way here with the builds.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fantastic Wiglet's Witch Cap users here as well. Of course, if we were on that Summoner's Rift, it would have been Zonya's Hourglass, but a lot of these champions. Morgana is fantastic, of course. Oriana as well. Katarina loves to use that one just so that she can drop aggro in these team fights, and Fizz exactly for the same reason. You can even build it on a Mumu.
And I'm just kind of looking through, as you know, watching these teams kind of jockey for position, absentmindedly checking the summoner spells. And we got to get into habits lately, you know, where we expect them to
I did notice that one, but then a fight broke out.
Yeah, well, not surprising as Luke's going to go through Coyote. We'll go down.
Look at that shockwave
here by Oriana. And there's the Wukong on top of it as well. There's the triple kill for Katarina. Can she keep going? Gets the quadra kill. Is it actually happening? No! Can't finish it off. Rip the dream, Hexakill.
After such a beautiful team fight that was absolutely magical, and we're sad about it because the Hexakill didn't happen. We've got to go back and just appreciate just how beautifully executed that was. Of course, that Oriana shockwave was magical.
Yeah, setting it all up there, and Lack maybe wanting a bit more credit. Took the kill there as well. I mean, secured one of the kills. And Katarina with the quadra did die actually, so maybe wouldn't even gotten all 6, but a really nice fight there for the blue side. You can see 23 to 15 kills now in their favor. And you can just see how devastating Katarina is when she's put in the right comp on this map.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Gonna have that Abyssal set to fairly soon. That's a Super Mega Death Rocket sending a message to Lack saying, yeah, I'm gonna damage you from a long way away. He's gonna be okay though, just for now. Shadows 345. We need to get some Death Lotuses down, wanting some Katarina revenge. As the Dark Binding does hit her in the face, that is a nice bit of AoE damage, but look at that Shock Blast. That's going to be the surprise party coming through as well, and look at all of this damage. Cat tries to come in and make something happen, but it's not going to work. Then our blue side again just cleaning up a really nice Wiglet's ability, and Loot's going to fall down in the end. Oh, Star does go down.
Yeah, but an ace there actually completed, I believe, once again by the blue side. 6 for 2 is a fine trade on any map, and it's pretty good on Hexakill. They're going to pressure this inhibitor turret now as well, it seems like.
And this Flying Toilet's doing so much damage.
He really is. He's flying straight in.
Yep.
As we said, kind of want to throw the kitchen sink Katarina into throwing herself in amongst those team fights. Is doing so much work, and you can see, again, really, really nice. Not drafting, I guess. I think that's blind pick, but just nice composition here from the blue side. Understanding their AoE, wanting to set up their cat.
And nice communication in Champions League. That must have been what it was, making sure that they have a clear idea of what they want to do, and they have enough initiation, enough poke, and enough teamfight potential to really make this one work. It's a beautiful Beautiful team combo. Of course, on the other side, our red team has fantastic wombo combo AoE team fight potential. So if they manage to get it working out, but that is actually going to be Katarina going in. The Death Lotus doing so much work. Chum the Waters, though, coming back around again. And there's Katarinas everywhere. I don't know who's doing the damage, but that's 3 dead on our blue side.
And Wukong coming up massive with the Cyclone there. Just completely destroyed any attempt of that 3v5 coming off. It might have been a 3v6, actually. So the red team going to get a bit of momentum back here. They'll push their way through if they can, but death time is still pretty low at this juncture as we just tick over 15 minutes in this game. So let's see what they can do. And they do have the Jinx. Needs to get a bit more farm. So he Blade of the Ruin King Zeal. An interesting start to this Jinx, though. Oh, never mind. Oh, great Bolt Breaker. Stardust goes straight in, knocks up 3 to 4 people. The Shockwave does hit onto 3. There's an Amumu, locks out 3 as well. And now Wukong going to dive in, but he's got no ultimate. Hardcore House in trouble, but absolutely dunks
the
down.
flying toilet.
Yeah, gonna go through, he's gonna fly straight in. Can he get the resets? No, he's actually gotten feared there by Fiddle. Does pop the Wooglets though, and it's gonna be okay. Great Soul Shackles the chase, and yet another ace for the blue team.
Oh, that was beautiful to watch. The last tick of that Soul Shackles, instant double kill by this Morgana. Another ace, and that one was clean.
That was very, very clean there. I mean, and again, you see how bad it is to fight without your key ultimates in this game. Amumu's did have his, but Wukong crucially did not have his, and that's the big difference here between these two teams. Wukong does so much work knocking up people, AoEing them down to set up your AoE, and most importantly, deterring that Katarina from wanting to go in on top of you.
And unfortunately, Shadow sort of forced to go in a little bit earlier on, and Flying Toilet able just to clean up afterwards after a lot of these abilities had gone down. So of course that Death Lotus doing a little bit more work and using that Witch Cap in order to make sure that she stayed alive. It was really beautifully played. Eddie Fuse now on half health. Our blue sides are a little bit low as we do have the Crow Storm coming in. Eddie Fuse possibly could fall down, but it's a nice black shield. Shadow 3-4-5, but the Wooglets to come in. Eddie Fuse still going to die, but it's always cool to use that item.
Oh, it's awesome. Every time it's up, you want to smash that button. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah,
do your buttons.
Do all the buttons, guys.
If we want to send one message this weekend.
There's a lot of messages this weekend. We're going to have Wukong rotating through here. Amumu and Cat going to capture this ult, and that should be both. Oh my goodness, going straight into the flying
it's a
toilet.
Cat.
Catception, and will come out. Ignite is ticking low, does get the kill.
Calculated.
Absolutely. And now could have a push here, bottom lane. Oh man, there are a lot of blue minions though. That's not the side that's supposed to be on Hoggy.
Getting taken down so quickly. There we do have the Death Lotus coming in. That's not going to be the shockwave that they were looking for. Unfortunately, our blue side now trying to make it back into this one, but look at the damage potential. Eddie Fuse is coming around, trying to get the work done. Luke doesn't do very much damage, so he's sort of just hanging out, being a sad
just
money.
Missing. I think you should be able to catch Fiddler. The fear's going to be crucial if he can nail it while he's in hammer form. No, gets Morgana. That's not his favorite target. Slammed to the face. And there's that E going to clean out Fiddle. And revive TP, which is what we tried to point out earlier. Did come in quite nicely there.
Yeah, very, very strong. And Fiddlestick's name was very apt at that stage. As he was running away, of course, sending the message of asking to be friends, as he was definitely going to be taken down. It's a nice mind game that you play with a name like that.
And it's one of these...
I'd like to be a friend. I guess I want to kill you.
But I also want to win. So you choose what happens.
I'd probably forget. I really value, making new friends.
Here comes Vilemore. He has been invaded. He will come through now. Should be a pretty easy kill. If I'm pretty squishy.
And our red side all on the bottom side of their half of the map as well. And Vilemore going to slink back to search for more buffs to offer this team.
I don't know if he wants to give them up. He's pretty angry that they're coming into his house.
I don't know. I just feel like consistency is what we're going for at this stage.
That's fair. Zap there, coming up from Fog of War. Jace actually scouting with a shock loss. Didn't see anyone though. Got the wrong half of that bush. Uh-oh, Fiddle.
Oh, nice.
Hey, looks great.
Do your buttons?
I'll credit him. He did do his buttons.
Certainly did. He's the golden boy. Wants to be friends. Look at how golden he is. I'd be there.
Oh,
the Crow Storm.
Denied.
Not going to be interrupted there by the Dark Binding.
What
but
a
look
knock.
at the Death Lotus is coming in. That's a decent shockwave coming down as well. And our red side's health bars are starting to melt. That being said, this Katarina's done so much damage. Everyone's about to die. Flying Toilet does manage to get the ult off in the end, but Fizz, can he clean this one up? There's the ultimate coming down from Vi, and it is going to be the quadra kill for this Katarina.
This Katarina, so much work. 11, 5, and 20 already of the 46 kills. This team actually has participated in 31 of them. So it's a reset city here. And a Flying Toilet has just been playing so well.
Yeah, apparently if you throw a toilet at someone, it's going to hurt. That's what I learned from this game. Beautifully played here by this Katarina. And of course, one thing that I really, really do love is the fact that Wukong is fantastic at math. 7, 7, and 14. It's exactly right.
It is. Really strong score. I love the locket here as well. I actually wouldn't mind seeing multiple lockets on this map just because you kind of have time to activate both. You can't do it at the same time and double the shield, of course, but you can pop it and then pop the next one once that one runs out. And that's so useful against against all the AoE damage, yeah. And if you give it to your tanks as well, they both share the aura and they'll be much tankier as well.
I just realized that Orianna's actually fantastic on this map because of the altars. The fact that everyone wants to clump on this altar, you just throw a ball in there and shockwave, and it's ridiculous. Hoggy taking a bit of damage. There's a Dark Binding, of course, going to land. Beautifully played. It's going to be the command attack to take that kill. Eddie Fuse looking for more blood.
Oh, Wraith?
Dark Binding going to get the Wraith. That is the target he wanted.
Luke going to protect himself, throws the Wraith under the bus. And they're going to come up towards the top and actually flash forward, ignite, and the auto. Oh, the kill steal attempt by a flying toilet. Flashed right on top to try and get it, but couldn't quite secure the kill. And now we'll see some poke down here. Again, Orianna Jace, and with his Trundle to help disengage as well. Great dive for that Spears. Going to go straight in on top. Coyote comes through. Decent shockwave into the wall, though, and that's a great cleanup as 2 quick kills go through.
Shadow!
But here we go. Shadow going to come in. Good Wooglets as well. Can he get the rest of the recess? Probably not. No, does get blown up by Jace as he picks up a double. And now we're going to continue through 4 for 2 there on that trade.
Yeah, there are so many Death Lotuses flying around. I thought that Shadow might have been able to clean that one up, but of course the health bar is just a little bit too high on our blue side. Brilliant attempt though, and that shockwave working out, hitting every member that he wanted to there. And Luck really doing well.
Oh, it doesn't get dunked. Great fear actually by Fiddle. And Star's going to try and come through. Goes towards the
doesn't really know what to do right here. Flying Toilet going to pick up another kill and jump over way out of there. The drain into the Crow Storm coming through here. Immediately using that Wooglets. The tower does go down, but I think why not be friends?
Oh, nice flash, but it's not enough. The Seastone Trident passive will pick him off, and Hardcore Harold will be the next victim as Fizz picks up a double. Good defense out by the red team, but the blue broke open that base.
Oh, I love the title Seastone Trident as well. That was excellently used. And the fact that that passive did manage to pick up the kill. The back sneakily in the brush, and Bubs still looking for more blood. This Fizz getting scary.
He is still fishing, in fact, as we're going to run up towards the top side of the map. It seems that they want to lock up this altar and try and claim them both for themselves. So we are going to get that one done. Cody's like, I think I can help you guys. Oh, it actually does. Bubs forces off there. Just pillars right on top of it.
He was looking for his way around his own pillar. A little bit unfortunate. He did his buttons, though.
He did. Again, cannot discredit people for pressing their buttons.
Exactly right. Altars are being fought for. Why not we be friends? Really wants to know why they can't be friends. Soul Shackle's coming in. All the AoE damage coming down.
Nice work.
Doesn't manage to get it. That was incredibly well timed. Bubs now, look at this Orianna coming in with so much damage. That is a double kill for Cat. Hoggy's definitely going to die. That's what he's been doing all game. And that is going to be the ace.
And there's the triple. Our friend Hoggy from production. Not having the best of games on Jinx. 6, 12, and 9. His particular score. And now they're going to push up. This tower's likely dead here in the top side of the map. Minions coming in, cannon creep as well, and here's Jace very, very strong, taking a turret, especially with the help of this Trinity Force Viso. There's one, can they get the inhib? Looks like they should be able to here. 10 seconds left on most of the members here, and that's an easy inhibitor on the top. And in fact, they're going to keep going.
Yeah, Star's actually heading straight towards that Nexus turret, but why not be friends is here? That's actually a flash over the wall. That's a super aggressive play, and I like it. Coyote coming through. There's the pillar. He sort of didn't get the message from his team, though. He's a little bit too far forward, but we'll see whether he can make it out of this one. There's the bandage toss, and that is going to be able to secure the Trundle. Can they transition into a few more? These shock blasts are doing a lot of damage. There's the ball. Everyone's sort of avoiding that one as much as possible. Dissonance is going to get Shadow down a little bit low, but of course it can offer a little bit of movement speed. Oh, Hardcore Harold. He is hardcore. He wants to go in.
And the blue team just trying to kite back and poke as best they can, waiting for the ultimates to come back as well. Great bandage and nails it into the Wukong line. That's a 3-man Amumu.
Look at this AoE.
It's going to go through. There's the shutdown for Amumu. And just clean up city now for the blue Katarina. Flying Torch being picked up by Shadow. There's the shutdown. Great shockwave. One kill, and they're going to go for the second as well. A beautiful Wooglets by Lack keeps him alive. The outplays are real, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Shadow. Lack, you're in trouble. There's the triple. Can we make it a quadra? Hardcore Harold says, nuh-uh. You're my kill now, and welcome to yet another ace. Oh, good
nice
flash.
That was beautifully done. Hardcore Harold does have a lot of movement speed. Of course, that gate is there, and when he switches his forms, he gets a bit, but he's not going to be able to get there, of course. Shadow, 3 for 5, able to get back to his base, and that was a beautiful shumpo to get him out of danger.
Yeah, could have tried to the skies to a closer minion, but the range on that ability pretty short, as it turns out.
Yeah, he sort of wanted to go to the Katarina instead.
Yeah, well, he was a little far away, unfortunately. But he's going to butt down the Nexus turret here, excuse me. And Bubs is going to see, thanks, man. I didn't do that, Gold.
No, he's like, worth, I got a quarter of the damage on the Nexus turret.
He did. It does regen.
That is that is definitely worthwhile to put into your all chat to make sure that everyone knows that it was worthwhile.
Very important here. And we're yet over another 100 kills in a Hexakill game, but a pretty big lead here, gold-wise and towers as well. All four of the 5 turrets on this map. I guess the Nexus one's still up.
And what we've been seeing as well is if our red side gets these fights on their terms, they're really able to make something of it. We'll see whether they can get into the right positions to really create these for themselves. Because blue side, wow, this Soul Shackle's so aggressive, flashing forward. None of his team's there. Is the Wigglers going to be available? No, it's of course was there for a second, but his team wasn't there. That is a beautiful shockwave though. He somehow manages to make that initiation work. The drain not going to be enough after the Wigglers. That is the double kill coming through for Lack. And wow, I thought that was just a little bit too early here by our Morgana. She did die, but that's 4 members dead.
Yeah, Morgana trusting her team there to follow up, and great follow-up by both Oriana and Kat here on the blue side. We're going to keep pushing through. Jace a little too far away, unfortunately. He's the main damage dealer to charge. That's a beautiful ult from Fizz, the star. Going to dive in onto Bubs as well. Coyote's actually just whacking away
this is what he does.
the turret. He's just going to try and take up everything. He's getting quite low, though. The turret's able to pick him up, and Shadow's back now as well. There's the Death Lotus to kick things off. Bubs solo as well. Going to go down for the first one, and now they're going to keep running through. Good Death Lotus once again. The Nexus turret does go down. They're going to keep going in. Jace finally arrives for the end of the game. And well played there to the blue side.
Beautifully done. And that was fantastically well played by a flying toilet at the end there. Managed to wiggle it and then get out of there with that Shumpo. And beautiful execution by our blue side. They had control for the majority of that game. Our red team looking fantastic towards the end though.
Yeah, and we're learning a bit more and more about Hexakill, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
the one thing is that people get lots of kills.
Yep.
We've not had a game yet that has less than 100 kills. And I hope that trend continues throughout the day as we continue to play more Hexakill. The other thing is that when you're playing a lot of these AoE comps, they seem very good and very popular.
Yep.
You need to, as you said, be the team that goes in correctly. Because you mess up, you just get snowballed on instantly in a team fight.
That's exactly right. And if you get initiated on after you've used your ultimates that are so key in these fights, and we saw our blue side capitalizing on that so often. So it was beautiful for them to have this strategic element to their play, and we'll see whether we see that more and more often as the day goes on. But we are going to be throwing it back over to our MCs, and we'll be back again real soon for some more community games.
All right, guys, did you have some fun? Excellent. All right, Loot. Bit of a hard game, but MVP, who do you think? I know you've got someone in mind. Tell us who it is.
It's going to have to be Wukong. He had the best attitude the entire game. He was awesome.
Let's give it up for Wukong!
Coyote, who's your MVP?
I'm going to have to give it to Morgana with that 5-man ult.
Oh, yes, Morgana. Yeah. Who'd be Morgana? There you go. Let's give it up for Morgana!
All right, guys. And we have just given everyone, I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again, all these games are being uploaded to YouTube, so you can go back and watch them. And you will also notice on the back of that, it has our Facebook account, League of Legends Oceania. Your photos and your summoner names will be uploaded there. Everyone can check them out. Guys, let's give it up for our players.
That's another game down, but we're going to jump straight into another one!
All right, guys. Now, who hasn't played some games yet and wants to get on stage? All right. So we have our... I've got my rider. Do you have yours?